Today we talk about the topic is called business valuation. Business valuation, including bond valuation and stock valuation. So we gonna talk about how to value the bond price and how to value the stock price. Learning objectives. Understand the importance of business valuation. Understand the importance of stock and bond valuation. Learn to compute the value and the yield to maturity of bond. Learn to compute the value and expect the yield on preferred stock and common stock. Learn to compute the value of a complete business. Okay, so the first we look at the general valuation model. To develop a general model for valuing a business, we consider 3 factors that affect the future earnings. Okay, that's 3 factors: the size of cash flow, timing of cash flow, and the risk. So that's the major 3 factors. So when apply those factors, we use discounted cash flow model. Discounted cash flow model. Okay, so we talk about the first, we wanted to talk about the bond valuation model. 3 types of cash flow. So for the bond, you have the amount paid to buy the bond. And this is the present value. And you have the coupon interest payment made to the bondholders. Okay, you have the payment, the coupon interest payment, and you have the repayment of par value at the end of the bond's life, which is the future value. It's 3 different types of cash flow. So the cash flow you have is including present value, payment, and future value. Okay, for the bond value, we need other 2 more factors, which is the bond's time to maturity and discount rate. Okay, the discount rate, this is I per year, so interest rate or the market rate per year. Okay, so let's see that we have IBM bond information. So the bond's name is called IBM, and the coupon is okay, coupon rate. So the coupon, that means the coupon rate 6%, 3/8, and the maturity is 20 years, and the closing price, okay, 966.25 cents. We suppose IBM, okay, makes annual coupon payment. The person who buy the coupon at the beginning of 2016 is 966.25 cents. We receive 5 annual coupon payment. Okay, 5 annual coupon payment, $63.75 each, and a 1,000 principal payment in 5 years. Okay, that means at the end of 2020. And okay, so what will be the bond valuation model looks like. So first we are going to draw a timeline. So the timeline is going to be you receive coupon $63.75 at the end of each year. And at maturity, so year 5 at maturity, so that bond is going to expire. You'll receive your principal or the par value, which is $1,000. Okay, so this is all the timeline for the cash flow you're going to receive during that 5 years time period. In order to calculate the value, you are required an 8% return on your investment. Because another information is 8% required rate of return. Okay, so bond price. Okay, what is the bond price? The bond price will be, you look at this series of coupon payment, $63.75. This is a series of coupon payment. Okay, that is going to be the interest. Okay, this is the interest, right? Or the payment we have. This is going to be you calculate the present value of an annuity. Okay, this part, look at $63.75 of coupon. Okay, those are the equal amount, equal time interval. So those are going to be annuity, right? That paid at the end of each year. And plus you receive 1,000 US dollars at maturity. So year 5. So that $1,000 will be a lump sum question. So 1,000 lump sum in 5 years. Okay. So basically the bond value, okay, the value of the bond is going to be the coupon, okay, the interest you received times the present value of annuity, okay, ordinary annuity, and this is the M is this is a par value, okay, par value or the face value times the present value of a lump sum. So it's going to be 2-part. Okay, it's going to be 2-part. So so we can see, okay, the bond price will be the payment $63.75 times the present value of an ordinary annuity. Okay, 3.9927. So where you got this number? Okay, remember, so we need to go back to say the time value of a money table. So when we learn the time value of money, remember, so I give you this factor table. Okay, so table A1 is future value, a lump sum question. Table A2 is the future value of ordinary annuity. So we don't need future value. We are looking for present value. So table A3 is a present value of a lump sum question. Okay, so look at the table A3. 8% 5 year. Okay, you look at the 8% all the way down here, 5%. Okay, that's the value. Okay, I want to make it bigger so you can see. Okay, 8% 5 year, 0.0 0.6806, right? Okay, that number is 0.6806 times 1,000. Okay, that 1,000 is your future value or the par value. So you can see this 1,000 times the factor you got from table A3. So this one you got from table A3. Okay, so this table A3, and you got the factor. Okay, and for the first part, okay, this is the present value of ordinary annuity. Okay, because it's $63.75. Okay, that one occurs multiple times at equal time interval. Okay, that's a present value of ordinary annuity. So you look at the factor table. So we need to look at the table A4. Okay, table A4, 80%, 5 years. So we'll go 80% all the way down to 5%. Okay, this is the course point. Okay. Okay, this point. Okay, 3.9927. Okay, 3.9927. So that's how you get these two numbers. So you can get this one from table A4, and you get this number from table A3. Okay, both two numbers you got from the factor table. Okay, if you have a printer, I suggest you to print it out, this factor table. And it's very convenient when you have take the final exam later on. So the payment times, okay, times the present value of ordinary annuity. And this is a par value times the present value of a lump sum. Okay, so, and you sum them up, because that's the bond price. Okay, the bond price, the value of the bond typically is the present value of the bond. Okay, is the present value of the bond. Okay, so first you wanted to know where you got 63.75. Where you got this? Okay, because the coupon rate is a 6%, 3/8. Okay, 3/8. So that's the coupon rate. So when you use the coupon rate times the par value, the 1,000, which is the principal payment, the par value, and you will get the interest or the coupon. Okay, so let's open an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, now you have your computer, open an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so the first we wanted to know the bond pricing. Okay, is a bond valuation. So you value a bond. And so the bond valuation, you have the first. Okay, look at the three factors. Okay, look at the factors. We have the payment, which is this one, right? The coupon rate. And we have how many years, and we have the par value or principal. Okay, basically we have the par value. Okay, the par value is also called a face value. Okay, the face value. or you could do principal. Oh, okay, principal payment at maturity. So there are different names, but basically it's the same. So this is we're using letter M. The M is going to be the par value or the face value. And okay, in our finance class, okay, okay, this one typically is equal to 1,000 US dollars. Okay, this one is 1,000 US dollars. And, or some other textbook, they use 100. Okay, one is a 100 or is a 1,000 because that means one bond, okay, the face value or the money you're gonna receive at maturity is 1,000. Okay, and so when they ask you the face value or par value or principal payment, typically it's 1,000 or is 100. More like, so in this textbook, so I'm going to use 1,000. Okay, so what is your interest? Okay, interest. Okay, your interest is also called your coupon. Okay, the coupon you're gonna receive. So what is your coupon? Coupon is coupon rate. Okay, your coupon rate times the par value. Okay, so that's gonna be your interest. So the interest you received is going to be your coupon. So the coupon in our Excel spreadsheet is called payment. So that payment is going to be, okay, remember is 6, okay, 6 and 3/8, right? 6, okay, 6 is 3/8, 6 plus 3/8, that percent. And this is we divide it by 100, that's a percent, right? And times the par value, that's going to be your coupon. So that's how you get to $63.75. That's your coupon payment. And then you have the period, how many years? Okay, the period, you have a total number of time period, and that is 5 years. Okay, what else we are missing? Okay, we are missing the interest rate. So the required rate of return, or you call interest rate. Okay, and that is also sometimes we call the yield. Okay, the yield of the bond. So we have this one equal to, okay, we're using K or R, sometimes using K or sometimes using R, required rate of return, 8%. Okay, so we want to calculate the bond price. Okay, what is the bond price? Bond price is going to ask you calculate the payment to the present value. Okay, so this is going to be the M is your future value. The M is your future value. This is your present value. So it's a present value is the bond price. Price at present. So how you get to the bond price? Okay, so you're going to be using the present value function. Okay, the present value function. So you choose the rate, the number of time period, 5, and your payment. And this is your future value. Okay, so you don't have to choose type because this payment and the future value was made at the end of each time period. So you just close the parentheses. Here, that's going to be the bond price. When you click on enter, see 935. We'll go back to check if we got it right. Okay, 935 and 13 cents. Exactly, we got the bond price. Okay, so the bond valuation typically is calculate the present value of the bond. Okay, the present value of all the futures capital you generate. It looks pretty straightforward, and if you don't have Excel, so you can do is using the factor table. Okay, the factor table is going to be this two part, right? Factor table, and so you have the factor. So you got the factor. So this is your you got it from the factor table. The factor table. We got this one from table A4. From table A4. So what is that number we got here? So A4 we got 3.9927.
Could you show me how you got the payment again, please? Like the 63.75?
This one is going to be, so remember this is 6 3/8%. Okay, the coupon rate is 6 3/8% using this number times 1,000. Or you just you can transfer this one into a percent, right? Percent is you change it to the fraction into percent. Okay, is equal to 6 plus 3/8, right? 6 plus 3/8 is 6.375. Okay, that's 6.375%, and then you times 1,000. This one, change it to percent, and you times 1,000, which is the face value. That's how you got to.
Thank you.
And yes, okay, very good question. Because in the future, okay, and most of the time they didn't tell you the payment. Okay, they are not going to tell you the payment is. They just give you the coupon rate. Okay, a lot of students, they confused with coupon rate and interest rate. Okay, the interest rate is also, we call the required rate. Okay, required rate of return. Or we call yield. So you can, the coupon rate is only to calculate the payment. So you're using coupon rate, you just times 1,000 to get the coupon. Don't confuse these two, coupon rate and interest rate. And we have this one we got from table A4, and we got this one from table A3, 8%, 5 years, okay, 0.6806. So we have Okay, this is from table A3. So you have A3 and A4, so there's two. Okay, what will be the bond price? Okay, the present value is going to be this number times you got from the factor table plus the coupon payment times this number, the factor we got. So you got this one, right? So the either way, okay, so you can get the correct answer for the bond price. Okay, so next we have several minutes left about the bond valuation. Okay, so this is the case. And the bond typically they pay interest twice a year. Okay, similar to some of the students you for example you work for a company. Some companies they pay you a check once a month at the end of the month or middle of the month. But some the companies they give you two checks a month. Right? But okay, this is the same thing, similar to the bond. So most of the bond they pay interest semi-annually. What that means, okay, two times, okay, the interest will be paid two times a year. For example, the semi-annual coupon with 5 years to maturity, and the coupon rate is 9%. And okay, so the 5 year 9%, 5 year 9%. Okay, so what will be the bond price? What will be the bond price? So this is another question. So we're gonna, let's see, we work on another sheet. Copy, make a copy. So we have another one. Okay, so we keep this one. I will upload this lectures on Blackboard in a cross-continent. So we have another one. So this is the one. Okay, we just did, and this we're using a new one. Okay. Okay, the face value is 1,000 US dollars. The payment. So what is the coupon rate? Do you remember the coupon rate? Annual coupon rate 9%, right? Okay, 9% annual coupon rate. Okay, this is going to be 9% times principal. How many years? 5 years. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 years. And 5 years. And what is the required rate of return? Let's see the required rate of return. Okay. Okay, compute the value of the bond given that you require 10% return. Okay, the required rate of return is 10%. So we wanted to know what is the bond price. Okay, this is the annual rate. Okay, now we're gonna semi-annually. Okay, it is paid semi-annually. Okay, or semi-annual camp. So what happens is that this is going to be the same. Okay, there's only one time value. What about the payment? If they do semi-annual payment, so this will be divided by 2 because every 6 months you receive 45 instead of 90 one time at the end of the year. The number of time period, okay, this one will double, okay, double. And the interest rate, okay, the required rate of return will divide by 2. Okay, so you look at this, okay, this one divided by 2, okay, this is half. And then this one, they double, the number of time period double, and this divided by half, okay? So your future value is going to be the present value, the rate, number of time period, and your payment, and your future value. Okay, you needed some adjustment so that you can get the annual, semi-annual payment. So the bond price will be 961.